That could be a PB. That could be a PB. That's a 10-pound fish. That's a 10-pounder. Oh my gosh, Christian! Oh my gosh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It doesn't even look real. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of PBBBB Fishing. Let's start it off with the verse of the day. My favorite part of every video right here, guys. Today, I want to look at Psalm 92, and we're going to give you a couple verses today. 1 through 3 says, "It is good to give thanks to the Lord, to sing praises to your name, O Most High, to declare your steadfast love in the morning and your faithfulness by night." So it's early in the morning. You can see it's kind of dark. You're not going to see how early it is. We've been up since like 4 o'clock. We had this big plan for today's video. We were going to load up the boat. We were going to drive to South Carolina, and we were going to do this awesome boat video for you guys at Lake Murray. Weather took a turn for the worse. It's supposed to be like this for like the next 14 days. I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna go to the ponds and we're gonna answer a question that everyone always has, argument that always has, that isn't really an argument because everyone knows the answer, but we're gonna do a live worm versus fake worm challenge here at the grass pond this morning. We might jump ponds a little bit. I'm not quite sure, but we're about to head on in here to Walmart. We're gonna grab some fake worms. We're gonna grab some live worms. We're gonna head to the farm and we're gonna soak some line and we're gonna get some big fish. Stay tuned. I'll see ya on the inside. We are going to procure the worms. I think I'm gonna look for, I just love the chartreuse tail, like a lot, especially the water's murky this morning. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna go with the Berkeley Power Baits. You got a full chartreuse tail. I'm loving that. That's gonna do the business right there. I'm confident of that. Let's see. Also might go with some of these culprits right here. Those are looking fire as well. Look at those guys. Love that color. If you know me, you know I love fishing with these exotic colors. I think we're gonna go with these two. Let's go. And this is why I don't be coming in here, guys. This is why I don't be coming in here. All right, we got the worms. Let's go find the live worms. We gotta be close, somewhere around here. Oh, skirt. All right, should be yes. Okay, let's see what we got. We got night crawlers, 7-Eleven. Looks like the latest. Let's make sure these jokers is looking juicy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I really only probably need one. I do this every time. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm finally gonna do it. And now watch, this is gonna be the one time that I regret it. And I'm like, why didn't I get two? All right, we need to find some styrofoam to keep these puppies cool. They should be somewhere in this vicinity. No, that's huge. I need like a tiny one. There should be like a real tiny, like a bait one. Something like. Now it's also not terribly hot today and shouldn't be terribly hot. So maybe they'll be okay. I would like to get something still. But if not, we'll make do. I do need to grab some bobbers because I left all of mine at the casa. So let's grab some bobbers. And all right, that's it. I think we're ready to hit the water. We'll see you guys out there. All right, so we got one worm out already. It has done nothing thus far. We're gonna get this one out. Zap. Beautiful, beautiful. And now let's throw the other one around. So I'm not gonna start with either the Walmart worms. I'm gonna start with one that I've already got tied on here. And it's the Mondo, it's the Guggen Mondo in that nightclub color. that you guys know that I like. This rod has way too much line on it. That's getting tapped right now. Let's make sure it doesn't go under before we cast this. All right, let's do this. Oh, yeah, that got hit. I'm out here, I'm tripping.
Should have taken a freaking thumbnail before you threw that other one in.
Probably. So there's tons of bluegill in here. And maybe at some point today, maybe I swap out some of these. These both have 2-aught circle hooks on them because, yeah, you know, I want to catch a 5-pound bass. But maybe at some point I pull one of these off and switch over to a smaller hook, and we catch a couple bluegill. I do have the bait bucket and the bubbler, so we could catch a couple bluegill and try to throw those on one of these 2-aught hooks and see what happens out here. It's been super quiet this morning. There's been a couple big blow-ups over there on the other side.
I just watched a turtle go into the water.
But not much. There hasn't been much activity, so I don't know. I don't know what today looks like. Oh, that's bobbing. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Oh yeah, something's on her. Eat it. We're on. We're on. First fish. Live worm is in the lead with a decent bluegill. Golly.
Yeah, that is a hefty boy.
All right, well, so we haven't talked about the rules behind this challenge today. Are we going to go any species? Because if so, that's a lead for the live worm. And are we going to go most fish? We're going to go biggest fish. So here's what I think we're going to do. Bro, give me your lip. I mean, that's a decent sized bluegill. He's pretty too. See ya, buddy. We're going to do 3 categories for points, all right? We're going to do most fish gets a point. We're going to go biggest fish gets a point. And we're going to go, what else are we going to go? First fish? Mm-hmm. Well, live worms are on the board then with a point. So still a couple big categories to go. So we'll see what happens. We need worms. But live worms are on the board, and that's moving now. That's the first fish on the new rod too, after I broke my other ducket. But we are 1 for 1, that's a good feeling, you know? That's a good feeling. 1 for 1. Live worms take the lead. Let's get another worm on there. I'm also interested, I should have got 2 packs of this. I'm gonna regret not getting 2 packs of these. I knew I would, but here we are with 1 pack. I'm also interested if anybody has like live worm hooking techniques, or if you're like me and you just kind of be jabbing it all over the place. Like I like to do once and then roll it up, and then I go to the middle a little bit and hook them again, and then I go up again. So he's kind of balled up on the hook, and then his tail is gonna swing down there at the bottom. That's how I like to do it. I'm wondering if anybody else has any other strategies or techniques with how they do it. I'm having a moment here. Just don't mind me, please. Have my moment. Yeah! Oh, that's heartbreaking. That ain't gonna catch nothing. That ain't gonna catch nothing.
There's a turtle sitting over there in that worm pit. He went right for that.
I'm sure he's gonna be happy. He got a free meal, if he can find it. That thing's about to plummet straight to the bottom. Now, the strategy here as well, typically, if I was fishing with live worms like this, like if we were targeting bluegill or panfish, I would throw up here on the bank, but the odds of getting a bass on one of these is much better throwing it out deeper, which is why I just threw that worm off. Obviously, the harder that you throw live bait like this, the better your chances are of casting it off. But I think the bass are going to be a little bit farther out than the bluegill, so I'm going to try to cast it out there a little bit farther at least than right here up on the bank. That's better. Bloop, bloop. And bobber's up. All right, let's give my worm, my artificial worm, a fighting chance here. Shall we? Shall we do that? I also really think we want to be on that other bank. I don't want to get too far away from these bobbers in case they go under, but I think we're going to catch our bass on this other bank today. I don't know if they're going to like this weather or not.
Puppy is starting to die. I left it
Yikes.
on the whole hour this morning. It's still got 2 bars on it.
Yeah.
But the whole hour we fished this morning, I don't think I ever turned it off.
That's not bad.
Until I was over here, like, trying to change out the lens.
Yeah.
But that was it.
So bass-wise out here, I've fished out here in the rain a couple times, and it's not actively raining right now, right this second. But historically, I haven't done great when it's been rainy and nasty out at these ponds, like any of them. Turtle, don't leave my worm alone.
No, you take the worm, turtle.
No.
You do your own thing.
No, you don't. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Imagine it fell in that little tube. That would be hilarious.
That would be devastating.
You'd have to cut it off.
Well, it'd break. It would. That plastic would shred it. It would cut this line. It's not. I don't got braid on. Oh, is it moving?
Bro, you are tweaking.
No, I think it was. I think it was jiggling. I think it was jiggling. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It's under. It's under. Oh, I missed it. It probably ate my worm off. Tweaking. I'm tweaking, he says. I knew what I seen, and yep. Oh, is it still on there? I think a little piece of it is. Yeah, a very little piece. I need to put a new worm on. For show, for show. Tweaking, huh? So honestly, let's see. That's a super tiny piece. We're gonna throw it right here and see what happens. And if we get a tinier one, I might throw it in the old bait bucket. Turn that bubbler on. Or I may just pull that in and take the worm off of it. Or I may just put the bluegill right on that hook. Same hook that I caught it with. Let's see. We're just gonna have to see. All right. Oh, it was still pretty good and decent in the water. Oh well. I think I might throw one of the, that's not good.
That was close.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get over that. Something ate it.
I'm pretty sure you had grass feed.
No, something ate it.
I watched that grass fly.
So did I, but there was grass on it because something ate it. I just wasn't expecting that. I let it sit. I
mean, if you did,
I really, so
yeeted it over there.
I would have, I would have had to have got it over that. The thing is I've caught fish and been stuck over there before. And so I kind of was worried that something was going to bite it right there. I didn't want it to bite it on the other side of that. And, yeah, that's the second time this morning I've made that mistake with my artificial worm, which leads me to the point that artificial worms can be just as effective. The thing is, they're more difficult to catch fish on because of reasons just like that. The circle hooks really do everything for you. If a fish gets their lips around that circle hook, I mean, you can penetrate a little bit deeper, but for the most part, those hooks are going to set themselves for you. You don't have to do a ton of work on them. With artificials, you have to do all the work for the most part. You got to feel the bite, you got to set the hook, you got to move it the right way, kind of got to move it the right way. But those mean set it and forget it. You want to watch to make sure they're going under. You do, again, you want to make sure that the fish aren't swallowing those hooks, which is why I want to stay close. That's really what I'm more worried about, is a fish getting a hold of it and swallowing the hook. I don't want that to happen. As you guys know, I'm not keeping fish. If I was keeping them, if we were doing a catch, clean cook, something like that, sure. If they swallow it, who cares? But I'm not doing that. I am throwing these fish back. I want to throw them back. I want to keep the population of this pond high. So I don't want to gut hook any fish today, especially bass. Bluegill are bluegill. They're a dime a dozen. But if I gut hooked a 4-pound bass in here, I'm going to be so sad. I'm going to be so sad. So we don't want that to happen. I also really think we're about to move this whole operation. I'm going to pick those up. I'm going to go over to this corner. I'm going to fish this bank with my artificials. I'm going to throw one on that side of the slop, one on this side of the slop, and we're just going to wait. That's what I think is about to happen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, go catch Papa a fish. Zzz. Go catch Papa fish. See, I don't think it's deep enough right there because that bobber is on its side, which is telling me that the weight of the worm isn't making the bobber stand straight up and down, which is an issue. I need to move that one. Dude, we might have to switch ponds here today. That's what might have to happen. We might have to go down to that pond. Because up here, they ain't having it. The bass are not having it at all. It's 8:48. Yeah, we're going to give it another, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. And we're going to move it down yonder. I mean, it claims bass love them, so we'll see. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe with this temperature change, I need to be moving something, fishing something moving. Or maybe I just need to fish the worm a little faster. Golly, that was not good. I'm just out here struggling in every sense of the word, struggle. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Oh, that thing launched. Faster. Oh, golly, that was not good. I'm just out here struggling in every sense of the word, struggle. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Oh, that thing launched.
Oh my gosh, where's your bobber at? You have a fish?
Yep. And it's decent because it's running.
Oh my god.
I guess bass do love them. I guess they do love them. I guess they do love them because that was the first cast. That
was what? Instant, literally.
Quite literally instant. I guess bass do love them because that's a good looking fish. We needed that one, boys. Should we weigh it? Here we go. We talked about it last time. I think that this is probably 1 pound, 4 ounces. That's my guess. Actually, let's go 1.6. I'm gonna say 1.6.
Oh, I was gonna go 1.8. Now you're too close to mine.
Let's see what we got.
You gotta do it fast, bro.
Why?
The battery.
I was right there at the bank. All right, we're zeroed out. 1 pound, 10 ounces. So I was about 4 ounces off. Good little fish though. Finally got a bass on the board. Hopefully they're gonna start biting. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that bite. I needed you. See you later. Oh my gosh! That's a big bluegill. Yeah, he swallowed it.
Oh!
Yeah, it's still a little big.
You could have made like a noise saying you got a fish or something, bro.
If you spine me,
I stopped recording because I thought you were just moving it around and didn't catch nothing.
yeah, that's a little bit too big. And he's tried everything he had to spine me. I would have probably stomped him out if he spined me. Okay, I wouldn't have stomped him out, but I would have wanted to have stomped him out. All right, that's still a little bit too big. We're looking for a little bass treat. That one was a bit too big. If we start really getting on him here, I may go get the bait bucket too and start putting him in the bait bucket. We'll see. We shall see. So that's 3 fish on the live bait. I really don't believe that my artificial is going to be able to touch the numbers of live bait. Like I can't even put this down because it's just starting to get cranked. All right. See if we can get a couple casts off. Nope, we can't. Yeah, we can. Nope, we can't. Yeah, we can. All right. All right. It's moving. It's moving again.
It hasn't moved an inch, bro.
Yes, it's bro. It is moving. I'm gonna go make a couple casts down in this corner.
Where that bird was sitting earlier this morning.
I just haven't had much luck on this pond. The last couple times I've fished it.
You see that waking all the way out there? Something big just hit. Gabe had good luck on whatever you gave him last time.
Not on this pond.
Oh, huh? Caught like 4 or 5 back to back to back.
No, I don't think so.
Armani caught 2 or 3 on this pond.
Yeah, a little bluegill. I'm talking about bass. I haven't had luck with bass on this pond. Oh, he's running, Christian. This is a good fish, dude. Oh my gosh, this is a good fish. Oh my God! He's big, he's big, he's big, he's big, he's big. He's big, he's big, he's big, he's big. He is big, he's big. That could be a PB. That could be a PB. That could be a PB! That's a 10-pound fish. That's a 10-pounder. Oh my gosh! Christian! Oh my gosh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It doesn't even look real. Oh my God! Oh my God! Dude! This is a humongous fish! Oh my God! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap, dude! Oh my God! That is a tank! That is a freaking tank of a fish! Whoa! I'm speechless. This is a PB. Take pictures. Take pictures. I don't care what anybody says. Artificial wins. Look at that fish, guys. Look at the mouth on this fish. Look at the mouth. We got to get a weight on her. Holy crap.
I hope it's on the GoPro when that thing jumped out the water, because that was sick.
Come on. Come on.
Are we guessing?
No, we gotta, oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Ah, crap. There we go. All right, we're zeroed out. It's a 10-pound fish for sure. All right, we're zeroed out here, guys. I'm shaking. Oh, it's not 10. 7:14. Well, I can't believe this thing isn't 10 pounds, guys. I really can't. But that is still a 7-pounder. So if that's 7 pounds, imagine what a 10-pounder looks like. That is just, look at the mouth on this girl. Let's get a release on her. Thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. Let's get some water back in her. Go on. Look at her just glide off. You monster. Let's go. That's why you do it. That's why you do it right there.
New PB.
Guys, new PB by a pound. I mean, 612 was my last PB. That was 714. That's almost an 8-pound fish. Look at that. I'm shaking. I love to do this so much. And I mean, it just takes one of those, and I'm telling you, you're hooked. Hopefully it did. We got it jumping out of the water. We're recording. That's why you do it. 10 a.m. in the middle of July, just fishing a little 7.5-inch worm, and you pull out a pond monster. That's why you do it. Wow. That's fun. Wow. Now there's a new goal. You know, I think everybody's goal is to catch a 10-pound fish. You know, that's the dream, but there's anglers that literally fish their whole lives, 60, 70, 80 years, that don't catch 10-pound fish. I'm definitely not gonna, you know, complain. I'm proud to say, you know, when you start talking PBs, I'm proud to be like, yeah, I've, you know, 714 is my PB. I'm more than proud to say that. And I'm gonna keep hunting the 10-pounder. We'll get there eventually. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride when it happens. That is just, man, that's just too much fun. Not many feelings like that. I mean, I guess we throw down that bank and I don't know, maybe that was just older Uncle Bass, and maybe Grandma Bass is hanging out over there. Well, fellas, as everybody anticipated, the artificial worm did not catch the numbers, or is not catching the numbers that the live bait is. But we have a 7-pound fish on artificial today, which that's not what you're expecting in the middle of July. I gotta tell you, you just don't. That's, you know, I didn't expect to come out here on July 20th and catch a almost 8-pounder. Glad that I did. And I'm gonna throw this pond for, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 more minutes, and if we get a bite, it might keep us here. If not, then we'll probably pack her up. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. We've been here all morning. Quite literally. It's been a really good day of fishing again. I feel like we've been pretty consistent. The fear is always when you start filming that you're gonna struggle some. And we're going to. Don't get that twisted. We're definitely gonna have days where we struggle and only maybe get 1 or 2 fish, or hey, get skunked altogether and not catch anything. We haven't had one of those yet. I think we're, I don't know, 4 or 5 videos in deep at this point, and we have not had one of those yet. Thank the Lord. I need some agua. I have not drank anything but Dr. Pepper and a Red Bull quite literally all day. I need to get some H2O in me. I need to get out of this muck that I'm in down there and get onto another one. If we could get another one and we could put together a 10-pound bag today on 3 bass, that would be sick. That would be so sick. That would make my day.